Today in our Mom's Everyday feature, another confirmed link between dementia and hearing loss. Taylor Parker from Concept by Iowa Hearing Aid Centers has details on this newest study. We've kind of covered this before, Taylor, but this is another study that confirms this connection.
Yeah, so we've talked many times about the link between early onset dementia based upon hearing loss. So if you have a mild hearing loss, you know, a lot of people will say, well, it's just a mild hearing loss, so I'm going to wait a little while. Well, you're twice as likely to develop dementia even with a mild hearing loss, and it compounds based upon the severity as you go. So you're up to 5 times more likely to develop dementia with an untreated hearing loss. And really what that comes down to is it's the brain, it's brain activity. So if the brain is not staying active, it's actually losing.
So when you lose the ability to hear well, you're not getting the information into your brain.
Correct, so it's losing the ability to understand. So if I say the word tractor, what does the brain interpret? So it's the ears conduct the sound, it's the brain that processes. You got to think of your brain like a pie. It's only so big and it only has so much information. Hearing loss is the most cognitive demanding activity that we do. So it's the most demand we take on our brain at any given time. But when you don't treat your hearing loss, it's actually, they've shown it on MRIs, they can actually see the brain shrink. Wow. So with an untreated hearing loss, it shrinks. It ages by up to 4 times faster than an individual that treats their hearing loss. But what this study did, this additional study did, was found that those that actually treat their hearing loss with hearing aids can actually slow the cognitive process by up to 75%. It won't, it can't eliminate it, but it slows the whole process down because you're keeping the brain active.
So
and that's the most important thing.
To start as soon as possible when you know you have a problem.
Correct. Or if you think, you know, if someone has said to you, you know, I don't think you hear very well, or you find yourself that you avoid situations, you know that maybe you have a reception or a family get together and you start to get anxious about it, it's time to get checked. Yeah. The earlier is better, because with cognitive, it's something that happens over time. It doesn't happen immediately. Today you notice it and say, oh, I can go, you know, I can go correct it.
It's like when something goes wrong with your vision, you're suddenly you can't see.
Correct.
But that's not the case usually with the hearing.
No, hearing is it happens so gradually. It's like taking a volume control and turning it down just 1 notch every year. Well, one notch over a year doesn't seem like much, but over 10 years it's a lot. So treating it earlier is much better because of what these studies show.
Great new information, Taylor. Thank you so much. Concept by Iowa Hearing Aid Centers. There's the address. There's all the info. Thank you, Taylor.